Let's talk about the time when the DC universe had a zombie outbreak. Boom! This story starts off with Superman breaking Darkseid's jaw, and he's on one knee with the whole Justice League in his face. Wonder Woman tightly wraps the lasso of truth around his neck. You will leave Earth, Darkseid, now! Finally stopping Darkseid after his week-long invasion. Batman tells Darkseid, you will not return to our world. Say it. The lasso of truth compels you. Darkseid stands up, easily removing the lasso with no effort. I will not return. I have no need, for the truth is, I already got what I came for. And he turns away, walking into a boom tube. Damn, I thought shit was going good until that last ominous sentence. Anybody know what the hell he was talking about? Beep, beep. An alarm goes off on one of Batman's devices. Nightwing like, yo, what's this? Cyborg is missing. Last time I saw him, he was chasing a swarm of parademons out of Metropolis. He could still be over. He's not in Metropolis. He's not on Earth. What? How you know that? I put an air tag in Cyborg so I know his location. You what? He's a walking weapon with apocalypse technology running through his brain and body, which we barely scratched the surface of understanding. It would be irresponsible to allow that kind of unknown power to roam around freely. Did Vic know you were tracking him? Batman doesn't say shit. The Flash runs up on him. So you secretly hacked our friend? Wait, are you tracking any of us? Do you have a tracker on Superman? Asking all types of questions. No. Anybody else concerned about that slight pause? Wonder Woman says, how about we forget about the morality of this for a moment? How do you know Vic's not on Earth? My tracking system has 2 light years of reach. Cyborg isn't in our solar system. That's one crazy ass tracking device. The Flash like, alright then where is he? And that's when we see the planet of Apocalypse. And we see this freaky ass creature pinning Cyborg down. The anti-life equation, do you know of it, Metal Man? No! It's the end of all free will. And the one who controls it will dominate all sentient races. Yeah, well, I try not to kink shame anyone. Almighty Darkseid. Almighty Darkseid? Why do gods always need people glazing them? It's kind of sad that such a powerful being needs to be reassured like that. Almighty Darkseid possesses half of the anti-life equation. And guess what? He found the other half. Where? In you. Darkseid steps in the building looking menacing as shit. Bro, was you waiting in the shadows to make a good entrance? Decide. Remove his tongue. And she rips that shit out his mouth. Decide starts explaining the operation that's about to be done. And he lets Darkseid know if Cyborg is killed during this operation, the equation will cease to exist. Then we need to control Victor Stone's end. So he activates his mother box. I will summon death. The Black Racer appears going straight to Darkseid. But Darkseid grabs him by the chin. Black Racer, I have need for you. Decide sticks a big-ass needle in the Black Racer, taking a piece of death, which gets injected into Cyborg. So now Darkseid starts chanting the anti-life equation, but adding death to the anti-life equation seems to have corrupted it as Cyborg's in the back tweaking, and Darkseid starts feeling it. It's in my head! Scratching his head like crazy. He runs away and he's scratching his face off. The Black Racer looks at him. It's time for God to die. Decide is immune to this disease, but after realizing what he just cooked up, he has to get Cyborg out of there before the whole apocalypse gets infected. So he boom tubes him away, but it was a little too late for that. The infected Darkseid rips the Black Racer apart. He's jumping through the city and he has lost his mind. He's tweaking out, destroying everything. He then jumps into the fire of Apocalypse, the world's core, and he unleashes a crazy attack, and Decide watches from a distance. No! Boom! As he destroys the whole planet. Apocalypse is no more. Back on Earth, we see a boom tube open and Cyborg falls out of it, right onto the streets of Metropolis. As soon as Cyborg returned to Earth, his systems automatically connected to all the Wi-Fi across the world. But the bad thing about that is the anti-life equation can be passed on through the internet. Cyborg tries to cut himself off from the world, firewalling himself. But the damage is already done. He looks at everybody with their phones out taking pictures. The anti-life equation has begun to spread as a techno-organic virus. So since everybody's taking pictures, posting it on the gram, Twitch, Twitter, TikTok, whoever sees that footage is cooked. And Cyborg watches everybody start tweaking. These people are tearing their faces apart, and then they start attacking the people around them. Cyborg falls to his knees. Superman's in the house of Big Barda and Scott Free, and he asks him if they can help find Cyborg. Yeah, we will. But then mid-convo, he can hear shit with his super hearing. He flies outside to see what all this screaming is about. And he sees everybody in the streets fucking shit up. Then immediately thinks of Lois and John. John, Lois! In their apartment, Lois is looking for her phone, while Damien and John are on the PS5. Damien, where is it? How would I know? You're like a super detective. Batman's son should be able to find a phone. Bro, you have X-ray vision. Actually, that's a good point. And he finds her phone behind the fruit, and he goes to grab it. But that shit gets lasered out of his hand. Dad? Superman crashes through the window, burning all electronics. Close your eyes. Don't look at the screen. In the Batcave, we see that Batman just got done firewalling everything. And he tells his system to connect to the backup analog camera system. Show me Gotham. And he sees that Gotham is a complete mess. The city is burning, people are screaming, and people are tweaking. Batman tells the computer, how many infected? Estimated 600 million worldwide. And at this rate, within days, billions will be infected. Has connection been disabled in the house? No. Damn it! Activate the Manor EMP. Do it now! All light in the house goes dark. Back with Superman and Lois, they look in the street to see everything that's going on. I need to assemble the League. Clark, look out there. Who knows what's left of the League? Damien tries to call his daddy, but he's not answering. The radio's supposed to always be reachable. Lois tells him he'll be okay. Superman tells Damien that Batman will have contingencies in place. The end of the world couldn't stop him from reaching you. It'll be okay, son. I learned to never underestimate your father. Batman walks through the manor. Dick, Tim, Alfred. Alfred calls out for him. Master Bruce! Alfred! They're in there, sir, as he points towards them with a knife. And we see that Nightwing is infected. And he jumps towards Batman. Dick, listen to me, I don't want to hurt you. But it's not only Dick, as Damien is also infected, taking a good-ass bite out of Batman's arm. Alfred's in the back like, no! Batman punches Damien on the chin. My God! Alfred, run! Batman is getting torn apart by his sons that are now zombies. Alfred, run! And Nightwing takes a scrum-dilly-yum-yum bite out of Batman's neck. Batman is done. I'm gonna end it off right here. Let me know if y'all want a part 2. And on that note, I'm gonna see y'all boys and girls next time.